Hey guys, it's Bex and I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna be testing out this new LA Colors palette that I just got from the Daiso store here in Las Vegas. If you don't know, Daiso is the Japanese equivalent of the Dollar Tree. And yeah, so without further ado, let's try it out. Let's see how the colors work and bam. First things first, pin the hair back. All right, I'm going to try out this little, I wouldn't say it's a hack. It's more of taping off some areas of your lid so it makes it easier to create a cute look. So one of them is, of course, taping down here so that we have a really nice space to work with, as well as getting a nice line for our wing. The other one, I think they did it like, I'm making sure I'm not getting any of my lashes in here. I think they did this. I think that's how it goes. I'm not entirely certain, but we gonna test it out. This feels really funky right now. So we're gonna go in with the P. Louise base. We're gonna do some swatches. We're gonna do some with the base and without it. I wanna see how well these are pigmented, just going in with my fingers. So we're gonna get a nice transition shade. A really pretty mauve color. That one's a little better. It's a little patchy. So let's try it with the P. Louise base. Let's try that on my eyelids and see how that goes. How did everybody's Valentine's Day turn out? Was it everything you hoped for? I had a very nice Valentine's Day, actually, surprisingly. Miss Anti-Valentine's Day had a really nice Valentine's Day. What is one thing that you are looking for, or I should say looking forward to, with this upcoming spring? Are you taking any vacations? Are you going on any holidays? All right, we're gonna go in with this super fluffy brush here. And I think we're gonna try the transition shade, this orangey tone right here. I know one thing that I am super looking forward to is the pools opening up again here in Vegas and going to the pools. I love pool season here in Vegas. And in Vegas, pool season starts in March, right when spring break starts, and ends at the end of October. That is a very, very long pool season, isn't it? All right, so this color payoff is just not there, but we'll put on another layer. It's like I put it on and I see it and I'm like, oh, that looks really pretty. And then I go to look at the other eye and I'm like, where did that original color go? It just disappeared. Going in with that same brush, I think we're going to use, let's try out this shade right here. I'm just gonna put it down a little bit lower. It's actually blending out really nice together. I'm very impressed. I'm very excited also. I'm hoping I have some fun trips ahead of me with some of my girlfriends, just going away for the weekend. I love girls' trips. Now using more of a tapered fluffy brush, we're gonna go in with this deeper mauve shade right here. I love quick weekend trips because you don't really have to use any PTO if you just go on a quick weekend trip. It's really nice. And usually those are cheaper because you're not really going anywhere expensive for a weekend. You're just going somewhere local, like San Diego or Arizona or something like that here, or even Utah. Doing 2 layers, it seems, of these colors really pays off a lot. We're gonna darken it up just a little bit, smoke it out with this darker shade here. We're gonna focus it really on this outer V, because we obviously want the color to still pop up above, but we do want a little bit more of a sultry look to this. Do you guys have any weekend trip places that you've either gone that you really enjoy, that's close to you, or somewhere that you want to go? For me, I would love to go back to the Washington, Oregon coast, because when I was there last time for work. So I didn't really get a chance to really sightsee and enjoy everything. Really pushing it into that crease right there. Wow, that's really pretty. We're gonna use a little bit more of the base and we're gonna put it down because we are going to, because I wanna use one of the shimmery shade. Actually, you know what, we should probably use the other one. We're gonna go in with the NYX. This is the glitter primer. We're gonna put that down and that way we can put some shimmer on our lids. But yeah, the Oregon coast is somewhere I definitely wanna go back. And we're just putting this on with a flat brush, just like we did with the base. Makes it very tacky, which is exactly what you want when it comes to a glitter or shimmer primer. We're gonna use this shade right here. And now with shimmers, you really just wanna pack it in there. Pack it in with your finger. You will get the most color payoff this way. Wow, that's really pretty. I think it's even prettier than I expected. What are some makeup items that are coming out that you're really excited to try? And now what we're gonna want to do is go back in with that sultry deep brown shade and just clean up a little bit around here so it's not so stark. Yeah, this is a beautiful look. We of course are gonna clean these lashes out, so we will be right back. All right, we're gonna do a winged eyeliner for this look. We're gonna use the NYX. What is nice is that we can follow the tape now that we have it. Just stamp it and sort of drag it along your lash line here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is the big reveal. Ba 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 ba. All right, let's do bottoms first. What are we thinking? Not too shabby? All right, now for the top. Oh my gosh, I hope I don't rip my eye. Oh, I bet I'm gonna rip eyebrow out. Am I gonna rip eyebrow out? Oh, okay, good. Oh, that like. We're gonna just somehow blend this. I don't know how that was a thing. Or maybe I just brought it too far over. Like it literally just looks like, this is interesting to say the least. This is just funny. I'm gonna have to look at the video again and see how they did this. We're gonna go in with that light shimmer shade in the palette and really shimmery it up right in here. Over accentuate just a little under that brow bone. All right, well, it doesn't look so bad now that we kind of blended it out. That was really bad in the beginning. And then we're gonna dip it into that mauve color. So kind of like what we did on our crease. And then with more of a denser brush, going with that really dark brown color, really concentrate it on the lash line. Now we are gonna take a little baby wipe and some micellar water and we're going to clean up underneath that eye just a little bit because we don't need to be completely looking like we got some pink eye going on. I don't know, I have another zit. Like I've been breaking out lately. Let's do some brows first, shall we? And the eyeliner doesn't look too bad either. What do you guys think? What do you think the hardest part of your makeup routine is? For me, it's always the eyebrows. And I think it's because in my head, I wish it could look like some of those big time influencers. And mine just don't. There's sparse areas and I can never get them to look so beautiful and ombre like some of these other people can. I feel like sometimes I just end up making them look like I Sharpied them on. But I tell you, doing your eyebrows makes a world. It makes a world of difference. All right, something I want to try that I got in a sample is the Westman Atelier. This is the Clean Glow Trio. So it's in Biscuit, Lit, and Petal. So it's basically your contour, highlight, and blush. All right, so here goes Biscuit. So of course I want to put it, and I can just put it on and we can go over it later. I can take a beauty blender and blend it. Let's sculpt the nose here. Now, obviously this would be easier if I had the sticks that they come with, or they come in. So now I have my beauty blender. Let's try to blend this out and see how it looks. Because this is like... I think we'll put some foundation on it. This is the Skin Revolution. This is the Skin Silk. It's in shade F4. So we're going to put this on the back of our hand because that's the best way to get product without putting too much on your skin. So we're gonna try this foundation today, but we're not going to set it like I normally do. We are just gonna see what she's like without setting her. Now flip it around. When you get close to spaces that you want to have more of a sharp edge on things, if you will. So I'm gonna give that brand the benefit of the doubt, and maybe when it has, if you have sticks, it's easier, and then actually use brushes to blend it out, and maybe not a beauty blender. This foundation though, it really has a nice dewy glow to it, and it doesn't feel cakey, which is actually very nice. We will, however, I'm gonna use it to do my mascara. This is the Better Than Sex mascara, and if you had to ask me my opinion, I don't think mascara would ever be better than sex. Just saying. It does coat the bottom lashes really nice though. I just think that the brush itself is way too big for lower lash lines. It's very easy to get cakey and to get it everywhere. I mean, look how fat that thing is. But yeah, we are not better than sex. I'll just tell you that right now. This is the Orgasm, but it's Orgasm X by Nars. It's a very beautiful peachy pink blush, and it's definitely bringing out beautiful sunsetty vibes for this look. Take the excess and just kind of, next we will go in with the NYX. And this is in the color Deserve Butter. And this is NYX's Buttermelt Bronzer. Look how beautiful that is. Now for this, a little goes a long way because this is highly pigmented. As you can see, like it's very little needs to be done with this. And because this is bronzer, we're really just putting it places where the sun will naturally hit our faces. So, you know how you get that beautiful warm summer, just the heat on your cheeks from being out in the sun all day, just that kind of a glow. And you know me, I love a good highlighted nose moment. Just kind of blend that in with my finger. We don't want anything too harsh. And just blend that seamlessly together. Oh. Wow, this look actually, I'm loving it. So one of the amazing gals on my management / editing team showed me this really cool video of this girl putting just some dots on her lips and then rubbing them together, making the most beautiful ombre lip. So let's try that. The two shades we're gonna be using, this is KVD Beauty in the shade Bow and Arrow. The next one up is Nars, and this is in the shade Shag. So I think I'm gonna use the KVD for the outside, for more of like a lip liner. So So that is a really pretty neutral shade, because for this look, I really want the eyes to do all of the talking. All right, we're gonna get up close and personal because I want you guys to really see this look, really appreciate it. Obviously this foundation is definitely an all-time favorite, because even without it being set with powder, holy moly. Y'all, this is a game-changing foundation. Do not sleep on this foundation, ladies and gentlemen. This is, oh my gosh, the holy grail. I love this. I don't think I'll go back to my Estee Lauder, to be honest with you. Just saying. All right, one last final step. This is the Morphe Continuous Set and Prime Spray. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do we think of this look? Is it a yay? Is it a nay? Are you gonna go out and get this product and try it? I definitely think for $5, this was well worth the money. Yeah, at first when I was swatching, and as you can see, the swatches have really worn off. That is why it's important to have a really good base for your eye look, because that's what's really going to hold your eye look together. It has turned this $5 palette that is not holding up on my arm right now. It's giving me life right now. Look at this. Do not sleep on this palette here. This is amazing. $5. And this probably is one of my favorite so far. I got another palette. We'll do another video with that one. First impressions. But first impressions of this, it's good to go. It is so good to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a wear test. So for the rest of my day, I'm gonna wear it normally. Let's see how she wears down, and we will pop back in later before it's time to take her off. All right, guys, see ya. All right, here's the end of the night wear test. I just took a super hot bath. It was really nice, felt so good, but it was so hard because normally I put face masks on during that time and just sit back and relax. But I wanted to do a nice wear test for you all. And look at that. Look at how pretty that it still is. And even though there's a little bit of shine, it's not too bad. Honestly, I think the shine coming through is from that highlighter and stuff that I put on earlier, because it's literally only shiny in those specific areas. Like everywhere else, it's not. But the foundation, I think it really blended down. It looks really nice. And it's nice that I don't have to set this, so I don't feel like a big white powder puff cakey face. So this foundation is good. The eyeshadow is good. Just make sure you use a primer. So see you guys in the next one. Gus is over there back behind me making noise. It's really funny. It's like, wow, dude, did you not really have a good Valentine's Day?